Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Afghan Cooks. I'm Miriam. I'm the Afghan who cooks, and today we are making dough. We are making one dough to save them all. This dough you can use for a multitude of recipes. We are going to be making it in this other video that you'll see linked below for mantou. You can use it for ashak, bolani, paratha, just a flatbread. It's a non-yeasted dough. Super easy to work with. It takes 5 minutes to come together. Let's make it. All right, so in my bowl here, I have 3 cups of just plain all-purpose flour. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of just plain oil, just vegetable oil of any kind. I find that this just helps make the dough a little bit softer. And then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of salt. I didn't use my little spoon here so that I could measure it for you guys exactly. And now I'm going to start this on low speed and add the water. ما بخير ترويلي تشان بعد توايا شو ببايد كرادي ورواچه که باید ورته وګوره چې دا زما ورته څنګه دا ټولیږي څنګه کیږي. So what I'm saying is, I've told you this on a number of occasions, you have to watch your dough, okay? If it's very humid outside or dry, you know, what kind of flour you use. Is it a very nice, expensive flour? It is a very cheap Aldi flour, like the kind that I use. It may take more or less. The point is practice. Practice. Bewaka, bewaka, bewaka. Every time you practice, you will get a little bit better at knowing what exactly it is that you're looking for, okay? Also, you can do this by hand, right? You can stir it by hand and then take it out to knead it. And I'm gonna stop when we get to the kneading part so you can see what we're looking for, okay? So we're gonna start it. And then we're gonna add the water. Here I have about 1.5 cups of water. So we're gonna see, we probably will use about 1.25 cup of water. You want to let that water incorporate, okay? You don't want to add it all at once because it might be too much. We're going to turn this up just a little bit. You can see, right? The more water I add, how it changes the dough. That was just maybe another teaspoon of water. Let me put that back in the bottom there. That's exactly right. So that was 1.25 cup of water. Just what I told you. We're gonna let this go for about 3 or 4 minutes. If you're kneading it by hand, set your timer, okay? You want to do it for about 6 or 7 minutes. When you make wontons, dumplings, bolani, ashak, you want the dough to be able to be rolled out very thin without cracking or breaking, okay? Think about the strength, right? So as you knead the dough, your arms and your hands are getting stronger, but the dough, the binds in the dough, the gluten is getting stronger too. So just like you work out in the gym, you're giving the dough a workout too to make it stronger. So when you stretch it, it's going to be a beautiful, soft, pliable dough that's easy to work with and will hold the filling very well too. Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes. I'm gonna finish this up by hand. I'm gonna knead it a little bit, just to make sure that it's exactly the way I want it. You can see already what a beautiful dough this is. It's so soft. And that's it. There's our dough. You can see how soft it is, how pliable it is. It's going to be able to stretch. We're going to be able to roll it out very thinly. Now, what we have to do is we just have to let it rest. It's worked very hard. It needs a little rest, so it's much easier to... Oh, there's a stop. All right, we're gonna let this rest inside this thing because I cannot get this off of here. And there you have it. There's your dough. You're gonna set it aside. You're gonna let it rest for at least 15 minutes, okay, before you use it for whatever the recipe is that you're making, whether it's mantou, ashak, bolani, parathas, whatever you're making, okay? Let it rest and then go on with your recipe. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe thing. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Please, you're already here. You might as well. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the bell icon so that you can be notified of any future videos, and also that big thumbs up, which says Not Jartak, which is kind of like the middle finger in our culture, but here it means yay! Hit that and leave us a comment. Let us know what you do with your dough. Until next time, peace.